Hello, I'm Chris Sperka, the Nashville Zoo photographer. In this video slideshow I will show some images of the Nashville Zoo elephants behind the scene and also some close-up images which are interesting because you can usually not see them from the visitor's point of view at the zoo. So let's go past the do not enter sign and watch the elephant's morning routine. And again, we're going to watch Hadari, Sukari, Rosie and Juno. Those are the 4 elephants at the Nashville Zoo. And the first thing in the morning is cleaning. Cleaning not only the barn but also the elephants. Here Todd, one of the elephant keepers, is brushing off Rosie, and this is Steve brushing off the back pad of one of the feet of I think this is Juno. And this is Jennifer. And also here is Chuck, working in the morning routine, getting rid of a lot of the dung material from the elephants that has accumulated overnight. And then they're off to the elephant gym. They're taking a few rounds in the exercise yard, which makes up to actually a few miles. And this is Chuck taking them out, Hadari and Sukari. And once they're finished, they go back inside, and then it's Rosie's and Juno's time. This is Rosie with Todd, and then Jennifer with Juno. In this short video clip we can see actually how they walk in the yard, and when Jennifer and Juno turn around the corner now, the elephant barn comes into view in the back. That's actually where the elephants live, with 2 outside yards that they can stay in, and next to it, by the way, is the giraffe barn. And while they're exercising in the yard, the other keepers actually clean up inside really nice and neat. And once everybody's back, the spa treatment starts. What I mean is actually that they get all a bath. This is Rosie getting her bath from Todd, and this is Hadari having her bubble bath with Chuck. And when you go to a spa, you also have pedicure, so this is happening here to Rosie. Todd is taking care of her feet, which is very, very important. And this is an image of Chuck taking some blood and Todd centrifuging it for a special elephant project that the Nashville Zoo is part of. And sometimes it's also special medical procedures. Here is a picture of Dr. Margarita together with Todd x-raying the foot and the leg of Rosie. Now, while the elephants had their treatment inside, Jennifer went around the exhibit and distributed some enrichment, which is little food items for the elephants to find. So once they were guided onto the exhibit, and off they go. And they go around the exhibit finding the bits and pieces with quite ingenuity and the use of their very, very flexible trunk. So while we're out here in the yard with the elephants, let's talk a little bit about vocalizations. Elephants have many of them, and many of them are even on a band where humans can't hear it. It's called subsonic. But I want to show you, or actually have you listen to, a few of the sounds that you can actually hear from elephants. The first sound is a sort of purring grumble after a good drink. The second sound is a grumble at a meeting. The third sound is actually crunching pieces of wood. And the last sound is the walk of an elephant, which is virtually no sound at all. And while the elephants spend their day on exhibit here near the big waterhole or opposite of the giraffe, the keepers inside prepare the barn for the evening. And this is Jennifer carrying some browse for the night, and here she's preparing straw that goes up in these buckets that are hung up in each of the stalls, so the elephants have their food for the night. This is also some produce that each elephant gets for their night menu. And then at the end of the day, the elephants come back into the barn and remain there overnight. And once inside the barn, especially Juno makes some very low grumbling sounds. Let's listen to them. Interesting noises in the evening in the barn. And as promised, here are some of the detailed pictures of elephants, of these interesting creatures. The first one is of the mouth, and if you zoom inside you can see these big molars in the back of the mouth. Now, some people would argue the most distinct and most important part of an elephant is its trunk. It actually has more muscles than the human body, and it is prehensile. That means when you look at that tip, it can pick up little things with it. This is actually an almond, and when you zoom inside the trunk, you actually see that there's even fine hairs in there. It's a quite interesting structure. And if you look on the trunk, there is hairs there that are, if you touch them, almost like wires. You have the same hairs on the tail. This is actually the top of the tail, quite an interesting view of the backside of the elephant. And this is a view of an ear lap. And you can see the very fine structures on the ears. The ears of an elephant contain a lot of blood. It's used as a cooling system. And then this is a picture of a foot. And you see the huge toenails on it, which are the front of the animal. And this is the bottom of a pad of the foot. So you can see there's a fine structure there. And this is a very thick pad, which makes the elephant very, very quiet. And here is Hadari rubbing her eyes, and Sukari with her long eyelashes. Some elephants have very short ones. She got very long ones, and underneath those are some fascinating eyes that are as varied as in humans. This was it for the detailed pictures of the elephants. If you would like to do a backstage visit at the Nashville Zoo, just check on nashvillezoo.org for the next available dates. We are at the end of our video, and I want to thank the Nashville Zoo keepers and the elephants for making this video possible. Thanks for watching, and Sukari and I hope to see you at the Nashville Zoo soon.